Hi guys, it's India and Kay here. Hope everyone is good. I know we've been offline for a few days, but we have been working out and coming up with some hopefully creative and helpful ideas for you guys at home that don't have weights on you. So there is no excuse not to be working out. And Kay has raided the pantry this morning to figure out some makeshift weights. And I'll just give you guys a little bit of a look what we've got going on down here. And the purpose of today's video is to show you some creative ways to use different things that you can find in your pantry to do different workouts, different sort of exercises. So Kay is going to be our fitness model today after I stole the limelight last week.
Please take that. Please take
No, I replayed the videos. I said, Kay, it's your turn. But anyways, I hope everyone is keeping happy and healthy and getting outside and getting some fresh air. And we are so lucky because the sun is now out and shining in LA. So no excuse not to get out there. So I'm now going to flip it over to Kay, who's going to show us some of the exercises. So get your writing pads down, guys, so you know what we can do to emulate what Kay's been doing.
Hello. So you see here we have laid out all of our weights ranging from 2 to 40 pounds. We have actually used a home scale for measuring and labeling. We do understand that some of these things may get consumed over time, some things faster than others, but note that they have screw tops, most of these things. So once you've consumed it, you can fill it up with water and use it again, right? Okay, great. So also screw top wine bottles, I figured out is a good way to empty out the better alcohol so that you can replace the better alcohol with the water and use it as a weight. Here are the things I was looking for. So when getting weights for doing things such as curls, these kinds of boxes are very comfortable for holding on to. Let me clarify for you. If you're looking to just stay active, fit, trying to lean down, etc., get toned up, 2s, 4s, 5s, they're fine. Okay, I get it. Not so good for people like my 15-year-old son who's trying to bulk up, but I'm telling you that I have never done an exercise with more than a 4 or 5, such as these, and yet I can still get tone and definition. So you don't have to worry that you're using lower weights, okay? So here are some milk boxes. FYI, in case you don't have a scale, we figured out that most wine bottles are 2.6 pounds. So keep that in mind if you don't have a scale and you want to use wine bottles. Wine bottles are actually good for having a handle on them, and the better alcohol is even better for that. And one of the things that is good with a handle is working on exercises for your back, okay? So keeping your abs locked and loaded, and then bringing it back up is both good for your tricep and your back. So that is one reason why bottles with handles are helpful. For those who weren't positive, 2 liters of soda are approximately 4.5 pounds. So that's another weight that is helpful. I went through our attic and shed and garage in order to find some equipment I had from camping, etc. Decided to weigh some things that were handy for using. Happens to be that our gas canisters, 4 pounds, and they have a handle that I can use for either doing curls or can use for doing triceps, etc. So look for things that have handles, something easy to hold on to. You can always weigh them. Sugar, 4 pounds, very easy, like the cartons to use that way. Alcohol bottles with handles, particularly helpful.
Oh, they come in handy in so many ways.
So many ways. So anything with a handle, bags, these, etc., are great for sides in order to get the muffin tops. Okay, so anything with handles, that's helpful. Right now at this height, it is 4.7. We might have to change this as it goes down, or what I'll do is I'll pour it all out into a screw top wine bottle, and then I'll fill the whole thing with water, reweigh it, and relabel it. Oil, water, these are approximately 7.5 pounds. I'm not usually into single-use plastic. I have had some of these on hand for emergencies. We do live in Los Angeles, and we do prepare for earthquakes. It happens to be my earthquake bucket that happened to be loaded with toilet paper, so I didn't have to go out and buy any. That whole thing I don't get because toilet paper is not something that's needed for COVID, but oh well. So these are also handy for doing weights. I've seen online some people using water kettles, again, a handle. So there are so many different exercises you can use, and you can use this like a kettlebell, but I do not recommend swinging too much.
Yeah, hold on. Woo, knocked me out over here.
Go, and you can adjust the weight by how much water you put in. Okay, very simple. Bags. Can fill them with almost anything. This happens to be 8 pounds of cans. My coconut milk, because we have a couple people in our household who are non-dairy, and I cook a lot with coconut milk as a substitute. But again, when it's got a handle, there are lots of things that you can do with handles. You can do lifting from behind for triceps, on the side, etc. So those are things to keep in mind. When it comes to bags of rice, etc., I did not buy these recently. I had them in stock and I had them on hand. But here's one that's 11, one that's 8.5. You can put them on your back, and then you can do various squat type exercises. You can do exercises where you put your foot up and do your squats this way. But putting bags such as this, if you don't have bags of rice, you could do it with I was thinking about this. Having a handle is helpful, but you could also do a pillowcase, and you can load it up with things that are soft and weigh more. You just kind of have to go hunting around. Now, this is the one, oh, and this is another bag. This one is heavier. I loaded this up with freezer blocks that I had from different things I've either ordered online and they've arrived frozen from camping trips, etc. I just froze the blocks. I find that the ice in a bag is another good way to create a weight. Now, what you do with a backpack, this was something that I saw our son doing, is he has been doing his curls. This is right now loaded with cans, right?
Yep, cans, pasta sauce, you name it, it's in there.
Okay. So basically, your best exercise bar at this point is something from your cleaning cupboard. So in this case, remember when you do a curl to go all the way down and stop around mid-chest height and squeeze when doing it. But this is a very simple way of building a workout bar. I will post a photo. I do not have the chairs here, they're in the back, but we have 2 high chairs. He also put it across there. He laid underneath and he was using it to pull himself up. I will post a photo of that, but this has come in handy. Fortunately, it hasn't broken yet. And my 15-year-old's about 160 pounds and it's been supporting him. So I probably should post a review on how great this broom is.
Yes, so many purposes.
For workout benches and pads. I know a lot of people have yoga mats, but if you have boogie board, well, living in LA, if you've got snowboards, boogie boards, even over there we have our daughter's mattress topper from her dorm room. Unfortunately, we had to already move her home, but laying down towels and putting that on top. I also encourage you to look up towel workouts. There are a lot of great towel workouts, either on a smooth floor, like a wood floor with the towel. So you don't need equipment for that. So a lot of things that you can do here, you can do with a towel on a wood floor. Or if you have carpeting, you can do it with like a paper plate or plastic plate. I prefer the plastic plate in this situation. But the idea is that you would have a surface. So the last item to show you that I was just kind of hunting around thinking what has handles, what's easy to hold. We have 6.5 pounds versus 12 plus pounds on these. It's just some camping equipment. Again, there's the opportunity for doing curls, the opportunity for doing tricep lifts from behind. I know I can do this. So yeah, so there's lots of different exercises you can do with equipment from around the house. And remember also, if you have a partner, as I do, there are lots of things that you can do playing off of each other, sitting on the end, grabbing any one of these items and passing them around in a circle, your dog, your kid, whatever you have. But we really encourage you to not use not having equipment as a reason not to work out. We really encourage you to schedule it, plan it, prepare for it, because we know that even though our life might be a little bit slower paced, it's easy for the day to get away from us and not make time to fit this in. So scheduling it and committing to it, it really makes you feel better once you start doing it. It makes you feel accomplished. It gives you some energy, some positivity, and it gives you an opportunity to interact with other people in your household. Hopefully you've got other people there with you, but we really encourage you to keep moving. Keep moving no matter what. We will be back to you with some other ideas that you can use during this time of self-quarantine, self-isolation, safer at home, etc. We know that people are out walking and finding ways to get active, and we really encourage you to share some of those with us. Tell us what you're doing to keep moving, and we will be back at you again in the near future. Thank you very much from Growing Naturals. Once again, we are India and Kay with Growing Naturals, and we will see you soon.
Bye, guys.